What's up, party people? I'm Tamara. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because if you don't, you will never find it again because it's hard to find. So I want you to take a listen to something I'm about to share with you. I stumbled upon someone's channel and I want to tell you the title of many of their videos. I want you to take all this in and I want to know what conclusion you come up with. Here are the titles to their video.
They embarrass the heck out of you.
They tried to make you look dumb. They ghosted you and broke your heart.
They don't like you, but they want to keep you around.
Why you feel discouraged all the time and quit.
Ignoring them.
Gets worse before it gets any better.
Why they exclude you.
You intimidate people, your authority and power.
They love being around you.
They won't support you.
You have a bad friend who is toxic.
They want you to lose all hope in yourself.
They're trying to get gossip on you.
Stay away from it.
You're going to new heights.
They need you to need them. They want access to you. They can't figure out who you are.
So what conclusion did you draw from listening to the titles of all of this videos? As a counselor, it's my job to hear what's not spoken, even though she did give a clue with one of the videos where she said you have a bad friend or a toxic friend, right? But in her video, she doesn't ever, one time she did a little bit, but she doesn't ever say, this is me who I'm talking to about. I'm trying to use these videos as a self-soothing device, as a way to make sense of someone in my life who is a narcissist. She never says, I have this bad friend or this bad boyfriend or I'm in this toxic situation. She never says that. She speaks to you so that if you're going through this, here's help, or here's someone who's talking about the same thing. But the truth is, she's in trouble. All I hear is this is a person who has a narcissistic person in their life and they don't know what to do with it because they know it's not fitting into their normal schema of how they were raised or how they grew up or what's normal. They know somewhere deep inside that said person that I'm constantly interacting with that's supposed to be my friend or my love interest is treating me like crap all the time. And I'm trying to make sense of the person, but it's not making sense. I'm trying to create this neat box to put them in, and it's just not putting them in there. If you notice, some of the titles to her videos are self-talk, like, you are good enough. I didn't read all her videos, but you are good enough. You can handle this. You can get through this. You are smart. You are intelligent. You're a winner. When you are in contact with somebody who's constantly putting you down, then your natural instinct is self-talk. I got to tell myself that I'm good. I got to tell myself that I'm okay. I got to convince myself that I can do this, that I can get through it, that I'm not who they say I am. So all of these titles to me say narcissist, narcissist, narcissist. I'm dealing with a difficult person, or this is someone that I dealt with in my past that I've had to let go of. But why was this person so cruel? Why were they rejecting? Why did they call themselves my friend, but then they were gossiping about me behind my back? Why are they keeping me around when it feels like they hate me? To further prove what I'm saying is true, here's a couple more titles of videos that she put out. This person lied on you. They hate your confidence. They are insecure, envious, and jealous. They will always remember you because you're kind and special. Don't let them shut you down. You could care less and they hate it. Your accomplishments have people confused. Don't react. Just laugh. What kind of person are they describing? It has narcissism all over it. So if you've ever been confused about narcissism or you want a real life picture of what it feels like to be entangled with someone with narcissistic personality disorder, this girl's titles give you a realistic picture of what it feels like, what it looks like. And she's also, like I said, doing self-therapy, self-talk. This person is in trouble. What often happens when we start to commingle with a narcissist is that we start dealing in our own consciousness, meaning you are a person with empathy, compassion, you know right from wrong, you have ethics. Ethical thought patterns can be a little confusing because you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I best handle this situation that's gray and murky, but I want to do the right thing. So what we start doing is we start trying to put people who are abnormal into a normal category when that's really not possible. They may have normal moments, but the person is skewed, their skeletal makeup is different, and you can't put them in a normal category. And when you start to try to normalize them, or you use your conscience to treat them well and treat them with respect and make excuses for them, and maybe it's me, maybe it's not them, maybe I am doing something wrong. And not only that, you get all tangled up in emotions because this person is going to reward you sometimes and devastate you at others. And you just were longing for a true friendship. And there were moments when you felt close to this person, but they stomp all over you. And so it's also hard to take in the sense that you start to think, well, I thought I was a good person. Well, I thought I was decent. Well, I thought I was handsome or pretty or intelligent or just a normal human being who wants to treat people right. But this person is treating me like I'm less than. Maybe I am ugly. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm not smart. They make you start to second guess who you are because they're doing all of these toxic things. They're lying on you. They're treating you badly. So it's really scary, sad, frustrating, confusing. When I was a kid, I used to call hippopotamuses hippomopotamuses. And I thought they were the cuddliest things ever. If you've ever seen this game, Hungry Hippo, I used to play that. And I just thought they were so sweet. And now I've learned they are some of the meanest animals on earth. You don't want to tangle with a hippopotamus, almost said hippomopotamus, because, they seem warm and cuddly. They have games, but they will stomp the daylights out of you. So if you would like to get a hippopotamus and treat it like your pet bird or your dog or your cat and feed it the same amount of food and rub it and brush its fur and do all these things, what's going to happen to you? That's what we do with a narcissist. We try to treat them and act around them like we do with other normal human beings, but that is the wrong strategy. It will not work. So with some people, unfortunately, you have to change strategies. Number two, you don't owe friendship to anyone other than someone who is a good friend to you and you like them and you want to be around them. But friendship is about trust. It's about love. It's about caring. It's about enjoyment. It's about respect. It's about good times. It's not about bullying you into submission and forcing you to be my friend. And I beat you down so that you're too weak to leave me. It's not about any of those weird tactics. So putting a hippo into the same category as a dog and then trying to interact with both of them is a huge error. You do not have to you can't treat all animals the same. You can't treat every human being the same. If you were in the presence of a hippo, you probably would need to run and hide and stay away. Same thing with a narcissist. You don't owe a person like that friendship. you have every right to say no. You have every right to treat them differently than you would another person. And you have every right to stay away from them. You have the right to change your mind. Yes, we were friends before, but now we can't be. You might think we're in the same friendship circle, so I gotta stay this person's friend because I want to hang with my other friends. Well, you're gonna have to make some hard decisions about how you socially interact because it's not okay to stay around someone who is abusive. You don't want to train your brain to be that way because before you know it, you're going to be attracting love interests like that as you try to heal from what is broken. So stay away. In the girl's video, all I hear is confusion, trying to figure out the unfigurable. Why was I raised to believe that I'm someone special and that I have good qualities? But this person is making me feel like I am the worst, ugliest, most hideous person on the earth because they're, as she said, jealous and envious. Who has time for that? We're all too busy, too stressed out. You have to make the hard decision and stay away from the person. And if I'm treating a duck differently than I'm treating a dog, then I'm not going to look at them the same. Stop trying to treat them with the most, I guess you could say, humane treatment. And I hate to say it that way, but I'm trying to make a point. Sometimes we are trying to treat people with kindness or, oh my gosh, I have to walk on eggshells. They're in a different category. So I really don't care what you do. Just protect yourself. So if that means being cold, if that means staying away, do those things. You do not have to follow. You're trying to follow a set of guidelines and rules for most people. That's not going to work with a narcissist. And you have the right to say, I'm done. I'm not playing this game. I'm out. So if you want me to treat you like a normal human being, then act like one. If you do not act like one, then I'm not going to use up my energy. I'm going to stay away from you as much as possible. And that means when you see them coming in one direction, it's okay to pivot and go in a different one. So if you're struggling like this girl quietly and privately is, check out my book, The Workplace NaRCISSiST, because narcissists are in the workplace. It is a print-rich environment for them. They suck it up. They lap it up, okay? So you want to check out my book so that it will help you. And if you're having relationship issues, I wrote a book called Flip the Script on Love to explore how you can get the best romance possible. So my lovely friends, stay away from narcissists. Like this video, give me suggestions of videos you'd like to see, and I'll see you, my beautiful people, on the next video. Bye.